Et j'ai ma tasse de Pokémon.
No.
Oh, it's filming right now. Oh, hi.
Mais
Hi,
elle a
guys.
encore la face pleine de
T'as
poils.
le fait, je pensais que c'était le dos.
Hi guys, I am Chris Taylor.
And Amber Frost.
And I still from Kyuujin cosplay.
We have a new set today. We're at his place.
At my place and Rusha's place.
Yeah, but she's not in the video.
So-
Hi Rusha. Hello.
And
Hello.
it's not Jon Snow, it's
Baymax.
Baymax.
But he's pretty much the same as Jon Snow, so you'll see him around. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, today.
Yeah, today
Go.
we are watching the 4th episode of Hunting of Hill House.
Yeah, Nut House on another hill. Hunting of a house.
Sorry.
Hunting of Hill House. And by the way, you mentioned last episode that I was wondering what was gonna happen this episode. Well, I didn't look at the title. Now I
The
do.
twins.
Twins.
Well, I'm guessing we're not gonna go back to Steve or Shirley or whatever.
Or the
Huh?
dad for
Nope.
Manus.
Anyway, it's December 26th for us today, so we're eating a lot of candy and we have Christmas stuff around us. So sorry if you
And we're in pajamas.
and we're in our pajamas. So sorry if you're watching this in like April if we're keeping the pace we had with Black Mirror. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what I said last episode, so we'll just jump into it, right?
Yeah.
Let's watch this.
Oh, what do you want to have in this episode?
Answers!
Yeah.
Answers about the twins?
Goddamn answers for once.
Flipping candy canes.
Okay.
But I'm it's probably following the same pattern as the other episodes. So I'm
Lots
guessing we'll
of
see
flashbacks.
flashbacks and we'll find out what happened to them. But we saw some scenes with them and we saw them from the point of view of the other brothers and sisters. So I'm guessing we'll see them from their point of view and we'll understand some stuff.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay, let's watch.
You want this? Well, you are a big boy now. You know, big boys, they know the difference between what's real and what's imaginary. So what do you say, champ?
He loves it.
Well, how do you know that?
It's a twin thing.
You two go and play.
I thought there was someone behind him.
So much of
I wasn't sure.
We should probably do a ghost count somewhere.
What do you see?
2 tables,
Someone
dancing
at the
colors,
back.
4 reading areas, and I see an accident waiting to happen if you don't pull those down. Bodies swinging back and forth right there.
Yeah. I'll get to it. Let's see. I've burned Shirley for thousands of dollars. Lied to Theo like it was my job. Stolen from Steve on countless occasions. I broke Lily's heart. Mr. Wedding. I even robbed my asshole of a father, though that one doesn't exactly keep me up at night.
Try stealing morphine from your mother on her deathbed.
You're 9 months clean, Joey. 9 months. Your sobriety, it's full term. It's a fully formed little baby anywhere. 9 months clean is a palace.
I'm kind of waiting for the bomb to drop or something.
Seriously, what's wrong?
The bomb to drop? Which
Yeah.
one?
The fact that in about 1 day he's gonna end up using something or looking like a ghost himself. Because he's fucked up 2 days from there.
Get my ass.
Do you think that he knows that now he's dead? Like a twin stick?
Well, that's where he was in the beginning.
Yeah. He felt it.
And so the day after, he's gonna be at his brother. How gloat would it be, though, to see your dead sister and know she's dead? Especially when it's a twin.
Was something else up there? Like who? Mrs. Billy or Theo? You're scared.
Oops.
No, I'm not. I can tell. How? Because I'm scared.
So go alone.
Yeah.
Nellie's still down there? I was right.
I can see her.
Yeah.
So another ghost, because we never saw that one before.
Yeah, never.
As you've all heard by now, Joey chose to leave treatment in the middle of the night. This is what happens when we forget why we're here.
Joey was the
This
girl
is a
he was
moment we should
talking
all
to.
pay
Yep.
attention to, especially you newbies here.
Hi, this is Nell. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, it's me. I had a moment last night, one of those. I just want to make sure you're okay. Yeah, okay.
Nope. There's knocking and stuff. Someone's outside.
Oh, this. Okay, it's
Stop seeing ghosts.
Sorry.
Hey, shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
So bye. I'm leaving the house right now.
Ah.
Or not.
No, don't go under the bed. Monsters are there. Iris one is hat back.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Still
What?
very creepy.
Fuck.
Imagine being a kid and living this. Holy shit. Like I said, no wonder he ended up messed up.
Oh, he told me the beginning.
If I can get you a motel,
Do you have money?
So that's
Oh,
why he went
that's
and
why.
steal.
Can you get money?
That's what happens when you judge without knowing.
Shame on both of you.
It's still not okay to steal from your brother, but
Well, he could have explained the situation to his brother, though.
he could. I don't think he would have believed him.
Oh.
So you know who is this?
Yeah.
Melon Hatman.
we're pretty slippery in early recovery. That's why they confiscate her cell phone, you know. In case someone wants to call it connection.
Yeah. What if you want to call your mom?
At least he never gave up on him. Or it doesn't look like it.
I mean, you guys, this is so awesome. You guys got it all, man. Where do you go from here?
Literally 1 month before they
Nothing
separated.
left to do except maybe fill this place up with some kids, I guess.
Really awkward.
Yeah.
It's far from it.
Not Luke's first rodeo either.
So what's different this time? Something must be. I mean, you know the definition of insanity, Steve. Doing the same thing over and over.
And expecting different results. Sure, man. Sure. They're all different, though.
And I feel like she's got her shit together. I think you want me to take a page out of a book like that.
Look, I get it. She's charming. She's articulate. She's funny.
Yeah.
Disarming,
But-
we might say. Might even say slick.
And she talked me through it. She wrote it out with me.
Awesome.
Okay, I said he was supportive. Fuck that.
No.
I'm not asking for her hand in marriage. I just wanted to bring a friend to dinner, and you're not even giving her a chance.
No, I guess I'm not.
Why not?
Fresh out of those. I gave them all to you. Because someone's a good person, just because you care about them doesn't mean they won't burn you. You're a good person, Luke, and I love you. And, you know.
Can I punch him in the face? But I understand the bitterness.
So glad we got to share this milestone. That's all I wanted, 30 days clean so you could make me feel like shit again.
Luke.
Fuck you.
Well, he did say that no one ever believed in him except his twin.
Jesus, it's fucking freezing in
You
here.
know that we know that he's not on drugs right there.
Oh, he's feeling the ghost now.
Yeah.
Nelly's there.
You can keep the cash and sell that old camera. I need the iPad. It stays here.
Oh. You could have explained.
I mean, it looks like he was on
Like
drugs,
Steve.
but we know now.
God, I saw him walking in.
Should be enough for a night, maybe two. And some food. Hell,
Be
here.
careful, she might steal.
I'll just pop into the little junkies room and be back in a minute.
Oh, girl, no, please.
Give me the cash.
Did he give her the money? He did,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe.
Yeah. I like his legs, you know.
Come after me.
Oh.
It means a lot.
I feel a ghost.
What are you doing?
That's a dick move.
Be back in a flash.
She's gonna fucking bolt with the money.
Okay.
What a friend.
Joey.
The one person who never let him down through his rehab just
Yeah, but...
buck on him, sir. Oh.
And that's even worse.
Oh no, not the hat man.
Joey!
I mean, he's feeling super cold. His sister's dead. What if he still can feel what his sister feels?
You know, I was always a scared little kid, and I thought I'd get braver as I got older. But
Oh no.
I
No,
didn't.
no, 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 no.
No.
Oh.
I mean, Mom, she never came back, of course, but other things from when I was a kid, they came back, and I guess that's why I started using it in the first place. But I'd always feel him, you know, just sneaking back up on me. So I'd use. You know, my family, they're not gonna believe this. They never really believe me. I don't blame them. You know, I fucked them over so many times. Lied, stole. I mean, come on, you all know what I mean.
Why 7? Mom, Dad,
7
Steven,
steps.
Churl, Theo, you, me. It has to be 7. It helps if you touch each one and count out loud. That keeps you safe. Sometimes you gotta do it a lot. Like, a lot. Don't forget to count.
She was counting at the beginning, if I'm right? Right?
When?
In her apartment, she was counting.
Right there.
He's really tall.
3,
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is he crying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Come home, my love.
Oh, Jesus.
I could help her. I could help her. But don't just do it.
You don't understand at all.
It's Nell. Nell's dead.
That's the right place to say it, you know?
And he's definitely not in the right state of mind to hear this.
No. It was suicide.
Or she's not. What?
It wasn't.
It wasn't?
It wasn't a suicide. He knows.
Oh my god.
It was so sad.
Yeah, that one was really sad.
I can't believe that Joey did so much dick move. Seriously?
That's what me.
That was so a dick move from her.
Okay. We know what it's like, a situation like this, more or less.
You know?
And kinda.
Yeah.
And I understand that, you know, after so many years of trying to help him, and it looks like he's not helping himself. I mean, we've seen his point of view, so now we know that a lot of stuff that we've seen, he wasn't using, and he was trying to get better, and it wasn't his fault. Like, in this case especially, like, he was just trying to help someone he had, you know, close to his heart. So, we know his point of view, but we also remember the point of view of the brothers and sisters. I mean, it looked like he wasn't trying to help himself.
It's been 10 years in rehab.
Yeah. So after a while, when you start, I mean, it's easy, but after a while, you stop wanting to help someone. Or it's not like he kicked him out of his house, but you saw that Steve was like shooting little spikes at his friend, and he wasn't taking any bullshit. And like, you can say, oh, I'm trying to get better and I have hope, and you can say like a text long like this about hope and trying and stuff, but if it's the 10th time or after 10 years if you've been saying the same thing, no one's gonna believe you. And in this case, it's really sad because I think he's actually right, but no one ever believed him. When he was a kid, no one believed him about the ghosts he was seeing. Even if you remember the first episode when he said, I see like a little girl dressed in blue in the forest, and his brother was like, oh yeah, I had imaginary friends too. It wasn't imaginary. But no one ever believed him. He was the baby, so... And he was cute with his glasses, but he looked kind of slow, so that might have helped. Anyway, no one ever believed him, and he said it, like, no one ever believed me except my twin, and when he says, I'm trying to get better, I didn't use, it's clear that Steve and Shirley never believed him. I'm guessing he wasn't even high on the wedding.
He was high.
He was high at the wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looked high enough.
But he wasn't at the end, so every time he's right, no one believes him.
But after 10 years, I kind of understand
But
the
yeah.
siblings.
I understand, but it's not. It's still not okay.
But technically, when he had a free pass to go out and he was eating at his brother's house, it's been like 3 months without using.
1 month.
No, he said 3 months.
A couple of days.
He said 3 months.
It was 2 months before his 90 days. 90 days is 3 months.
It's 1 month.
Okay, it was 1 month. Just a little bit of support.
But it's probably not the first time, and it's been so long since he's been clean. But I gotta say,
90 days, that's his longest.
Yeah,
He said it.
but 1 month might have been done
maybe
before.
Done it. Yeah.
The only thing, though, is even though you might lose hope, you might not have faith in your brother any longer, it's still not okay to say these things to someone who's trying to get better.
If you need to say this to your brother who's going, coming back from rehab, he's been 30 days clear, and that's right, it's true. Some people can tell the proof. Don't say that to your brother.
And even then, he wasn't exactly saying it to his brother. He was saying it to his brother's friend because, like he said, I've given all my chances to you. I don't have any. I don't even want him for in my house.
She was 9 months. And
he sees her.
Ago, she was 7 months clear.
Yeah, but he sees her as a bad influence because he's thinking, well, my brother's hanging out with ex-junkies who's probably gonna go down again and use again. So what's gonna happen? Well, he's gonna follow her.
But is it the right thing to say?
No, like I said,
no.
I understand why he believes that. I understand why he thinks that. it's still not okay to say it to someone who's trying to get better. So yeah, I was disappointed.
If you have the need to say this to your friend who's in rehab, working on himself, don't invite him. I believe I say you can't have him, you can invite him.
Yeah, and in a way
They're
it's kind of
busy.
sad because you remember Shirley at the wedding, like she was kicking him out completely. And if he was high, yeah, I understand why you don't want him at the wedding.
Yeah.
But she gave up completely on him. She doesn't want to give him anything. So it's nice for Steve to invite his brother home for dinner. But if, like you said, if it's to say that, just don't do it. It's gonna do more bad than good.
When people hope to get better and are happy that it's been 1 month and I'm doing better and I think that I'm gonna have a good relationship with this one and she's my role model.
You admire him. and
Yeah,
her.
you admire her. Don't crush his hope. It's the best way to put someone down and to it's pointing the way to how to
Back down.
yeah.
The hill. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really sad for that his friend went back to her old ways. Like that's, and she fucked him up as well doing that. And I'm not speaking by experience here, but I know that it's really hard to go over this, and the need to use is really, really hard
Any kind
to
of
ignore.
addictive is hard to
Yeah.
to fight. It's a lifelong struggle.
But, yeah, and I
lifelong
mean,
struggle. every
He
day.
himself stole from his brothers and sisters, so it's even worse than stealing from a friend, even though that friend really believed in you and he went out of his way to bring her back. But I think she wasn't ready to heal, and yeah, it has to come from her. It's just really sad that going back down the hill, she took him down with her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I know that the rehab center was kind of shitty in the episode, but I know some of them in real life
Yeah.
does have those kind of policies.
It's not-
You go out, you lose your place, and it's shitty because sometimes
It's like they don't want you to get better.
yeah, they do,
What?
Like, I mean, it's not as much the woman as it is the center. We said, I think, in Shirley's episode that the cost was so big and
6,000 if you don't have
it's like
the
they don't want you to
insurance
come. It's like they
policies.
don't want you to get better. Like only the one that has
It's not that
money.
they. No, it's not like
No,
they
I
don't.
mean it's almost like because
No, it's not almost like they don't want. They can. The system services in America is made like that. It's a
no,
certain
that's what I
system.
said. It's like the
Yeah.
system doesn't
Ah.
want them to get better.
yeah. If you don't have an assurance policy, it could 6,000 and not
Yeah,
less.
if you're not rich, if you don't have people to pay for you, well, you can get better because you're shit.
So how do you expect people to come better if they just don't have enough money?
And I mean the
do
fact
it.
that she had a relapse and he went out to get her, and that I mean that's
Oh,
that
sorry,
explains that he loses his
you
place.
quit
She
your
loses her place. It's yeah, the smallest hint of a setback, and it's like they're kicking them out. That's really harsh. System doesn't really work.
Also,
But here it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's different here in
Here it's
Canada.
free.
depends.
Hey, hey.
Also, kind of understand why she was saying that you need to rely first on yourself to come better, because if you don't have the will to do it, you'll never get better.
Yeah.
But it's a shitty way to say that. Don't rely on other people to help you to get better.
Well,
It's one of the greatest interventions we have in.
But I mean, it might have been the way she said it and her expression.
No, it's
but it's true that if you're basing your recovery on someone else, you're not
Yeah.
doing it for
It's
yourself.
risky.
Yeah, because I mean,
no, I'm not saying to base your
recovery.
recovery on others to get better. Do it on yourself, but
With
don't
the help of others.
don't how to say it?
Don't. What's the rest of the
Attempt
sentence?
Don't you
Don't
need
stop people.
yeah don't have people to have a support system around them.
No, you can have support, but you know, they recommend not to have a relationship with someone.
Because I mean, if that someone goes back down the hill and starts
You'll
using
follow.
again, you'll
Yeah.
follow. Especially if you're like, well, what gives me hope is that I'm helping her get better and she's helping me
Yeah.
get better. If she
Yeah.
goes down,
And it's not the greatest people. In rehab, it's like every people here is like working on himself, and if you support the people, you can support another person, but it's not the greatest
way to do it.
It's not the greatest environment.
It's a big gamble to.
They are not prepared to support someone without cutting his feelings.
Okay.
If I'm in rehab with Chris Kaler,
it's okay. You can say my name as well.
If I'm in a rehab with Joe, if she's falling down, I will fall too. But if I'm in a support relation with someone, I need to make a distance with the person.
Okay, yeah.
But if I'm in a rehab myself, I can make the limits.
Yeah.
Like the wall won't be there.
You get too attached
you'll
to the
tend, you'll tend to see yourself in other people. And,
okay, I understand better now. But still, I think it's shitty.
She said it like shit.
In a shitty way, yeah.
I believe she's habituated.
She's used to.
She's used to see people having relations and don't.
And I mean, it's not because you work in this that you're the best at it. I saw one therapy session once. I wasn't in it, but I was watching it from afar. And a man that was the worst therapy group I've ever seen. Like, she was showing PowerPoints to the people, and she wasn't really, asking them anything. She was just reading off the screen. I felt like I was in school, and I was being like taught stuff about stuff I didn't really care about. It was really, really bad. But and I mean, she was trying. That. She was trying a lot, and she had really good intentions. It's just sometimes the intentions are not enough. You need the tools, and you need
therapy session, in a group session, you need to interact with people and connect with them.
And I mean, that kind of therapy could work on some people, but everyone has his own way of healing, and sometimes you're not gonna benefit from a group therapy like that.
But the session you watched, it's kind of a weird one.
I know.
Because most of the time it's mostly people talking about their situation, what happened in their life, why do they get there.
Connecting with the
I don't know why.
Yeah.
The one I saw was like that. I don't know why. It might have been like an exception.
Might have been like people asking what are the real consequences and like.
But it felt like it felt a bit like this. Like when you lose someone you loved, you're gonna go through stages like depression, anger, whatever. Does anyone here have ever felt anger? And then you raise your hand. Oh, you! Stella, tell me about this. Well, yeah, I felt anger once. Good. Let's keep moving. It felt like that.
What kind of therapy was that?
It was bad. It might have been an exception, but anyway.
All right.
Anyway, so I'm guessing he's feeling what his sister is feeling, which might have been why he's so cold. That and the fact that there's literally a ghost following him around.
Yeah.
He's not the only one though. I think Shirley too has a couple ghosts following her around. Like we saw Nathan Scott.
She got James Lafferty on her couch.
Nathan
Scott. Still don't know who he is.
Yep.
But and not only that,
she's living in a funeral home. So
if she has like heightened senses like her sister, she might see some things. That's what she said.
Yeah. I have a question though. When the mom saw try the
shawl, the
scarf on herself. She said like a deja vu feeling. She talked about someone with a wheelchair. What do you think was it? Because I don't think
she was having a feeling of deja vu.
Like what she saw when she was a kid. Something she saw as a kid, maybe her family.
It's the memory with a scarf.
Yeah. We know there are psychics. So it was from the previous owner of the scarf.
Probably, because she was mentioning stuff about her family, but then she started saying weird things. So
not tree chair with a place to play and a little bookshelf for the kid in a wheelchair. That's kind of a weird one. It's not for her family. It's like
we don't know. We've never seen her family as a kid.
We've never seen a wheelchair ghost right now.
I kind of know.
In this show, we're gonna guess ghosts all the time. I keep seeing people in the background and going ghosts. No, I saw someone in the rehab center. I was like, ghosts! Oh no.
No, that's
Yeah, we should probably do a
Oh,
ghost
that's mostly a ghost.
costume,
The guy in a rehab.
But I'm wondering though, why is the ghost of the tall man you said following Luke around? Does he have a grudge? Like, you stole my hat, I'm never gonna forgive you. No, we'll find out.
It's kind of in his mind, like
He's being haunted
PTSD.
by his probably. Okay.
post-traumatic stress disorder.
But I mean, that's what, and the
PTSD.
worst is from what he said. That's one of the main reasons why he kept using, because he keeps seeing this ghost, and we know it's real. We know he really was haunted before, so that makes it even more sad that his brothers and sisters don't help him out more than that.
Yeah, but they don't believe in ghosts.
I know, but I mean, they've seen stuff.
Sometimes you sing stuff, you don't believe it yourself. Say, oh my, I just imagine it. It's not real.
Especially, yeah, I mean, they were kids when it happened. It's
You
easy
don't want to
say.
believe that ghosts are real, that horror stories are real.
And I mean, it's not like their dad helped them a lot. I mean, he mentioned that he doesn't want his kids to talk about that, and I think he lied to them because he doesn't want them to remember and be haunted by
Yeah,
this.
but that's worse.
Because I mean, look at Nellie. Look what happened to her. She definitely never
What
forgot.
happened to her? Oh yeah, she's dead.
No, but I mean, she never forgot about what happened. She was being haunted by the Bennett lady, and now she's dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was counting at the beginning. I remember her saying the numbers
Nice.
out loud.
Nice thigh bike. It's cool.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's easy to judge when you don't know all sides of the story, and I really love how they're doing this. Like, we're seeing the same story over and over again,
But from
different points
the
of
one
view.
point of view, yeah.
And I'm seeing, I learned from my mistake. I'm looking at the title of the next episode right now.
The Bandit
Bandit Lady.
I'm guessing the next episode is gonna be fucking creepy. But I'm happy that it's not the dancing lady. If it's written the dancing lady, I might go back down like this. And
That's the episode. Okay, oh my god, we need to watch this episode.
Alright,
Okay.
so...
I'm happy. I'm happy we didn't saw the fourth
Last time?
episode last time.
Because it makes you want to watch the
Yeah, I want to watch this episode. This episode and the episode after.
Alright, so
Okay.
that's it, guys. We've just been watching Hunting of a House, episode 4.
Oh yeah, not House on
And
the Hill.
if you want to see the next episode, it's already on Patreon.
Yeah.
Down below.
Look at the link below. It's already there. I'm sure. I hope.
Scroll.
I'm gonna try my best. Okay. But no, yeah, we're keeping it straight. We're trying to be consistent. So next episode is already on Patreon. If you're not going on Patreon, we'll see you next week with
Yeah.
episode.
So stay tuned, guys, and see you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.